In the United States, Veterans Day is now set aside to thank and honor all those who have served in the military. And thus today, nations all around the world will again commemorate on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month.
And today is Veterans Day, originally known as Armistice Day. It's a federal holiday in the United States, observed annually on November 11th for honoring military veterans of the United States Armed Forces. It kind of collates a few holidays of other countries, including Armistice Day, Remembrance Day, and it occurs on the anniversary of the end of World War I, which is the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. And that's when the armistice with Germany went into effect. And yeah, it's a day that's different than Memorial Day. Memorial Day, also a U.S. public holiday, is in May. Veterans Day commemorates the service of all U.S. veterans, while the Memorial Day, which grew out of the Civil War, specifically honors those who have died while in military service. Another military holiday that also occurs in May is Armed Forces Day, which honors those currently serving. So let's get this straight. Veterans Day is for veterans of the armed forces. The Memorial Day celebrates people who have died while in service, and Armed Forces Day honors those who are currently serving. And of course, there's a Women's Veterans Day as well. It doesn't say when that is, but that makes sense. But on November 11th, 1919, President Woodrow Wilson issued a message to his countrymen on the first Armistice Day, which he expressed what he felt the day meant to Americans. It says, a year ago today, our enemies laid down arms in accordance with an armistice, which rendered them impotent to renew hostilities and gave the world an assured opportunity to reconstruct its shattered order and work out peace. A new, more just set of international relations, the soldiers and people of the European allies who fought and endured for months, more than 4 years, endured for more than 4 years. There we go. Jeez, I can't read. I shouldn't be reading anyway. But to uphold the barrier of civilization against aggressions of armed force. We ourselves had been in the conflict something more than a year and a half. So anyway, he did the whole spiel. I'm going to put his speech in the show notes here. So let me copy that. All right. And the United States Congress adopted a resolution on June 4th, 2026, requesting that President Coolidge issue an annual proclamation calling for the observance of November 11th. A congressional act approved on May 13th, 1938, made November 11th of each year a legal holiday. So that's why we don't get any mail today. And in 1945, World War II veteran Raymond Weeks from Birmingham, Alabama, had the idea of a national holiday that would honor war veterans, living and dead, and celebrated on Armistice Day. Weeks led a delegation to General Dwight Eisenhower, who supported the idea of the National Veterans Day. Weeks led the first national celebration in 1947 in Alabama and annually until his death in 1985. President Reagan honored Weeks at the White House with a Presidential Citizenship Medal in 1982 as a driving force for the national holiday. Elizabeth Dole, who prepared the briefing for President Reagan, determined that Weeks was the father of Veterans Day. But anyway, all that to say that those of you who served in the United States military, I thank you. I served with you, and it's a good day. You know, post office gets the day off. Anyway, everybody have a good one. This is a short and sweet one with all kinds of screw ups and whatever. That's what makes podcasting great. This is day 11 of NaPodPoMo. Go check out all the other shows that are participating over at napodpomo.org, and we'll catch you tomorrow with something a little more substantial. Again, happy Veterans Day.